Yes, people, I'm old. And getting old is truly something to look forward to. I'd really like to join AARP, but it's a big problem. My husband's really against it. I don't know, something about evil organization, older generation robbing the younger generation, yada, yada, yada. Screw that, I'm just in it for the senior discount at Walgreens. Now that I'm old, I have to accept the fact that there are some lifelong dreams that I just may never achieve. My dream of being an Olympic gymnast, well, I think that train has already left the station. Ballerina, bye-bye tutu. But what's most upsetting, I fear that I may never achieve my lifelong dream of being a child prodigy. Now that I'm old, I find that I need to wear makeup to keep from scaring children and upsetting the people at work. One day last month I overslept. I decided to skip part of my normal morning routine so I'd actually make it into work on time. Well, the comment started off innocently enough in the morning. Are you okay? You look tired. Oh, I'm just not wearing makeup today. By lunchtime, they progressed to, are you okay? You look sick. I'm just not wearing makeup today. Yes. By late in the afternoon, the comments escalated to, are you okay? Were you hit by a bus? Do you need a ride to the hospital? That's it. From now on, I don't care if I'm 3 hours late. I'm showing up with a painted face worthy of a Las Vegas showgirl or a drag queen. Since I'm old, I also have a tendency to put on weight. I need to weigh myself pretty frequently. I'd like to get the most accurate weight possible. So in order to do that, I need to weigh myself at least a couple of hours after a meal, naked, and most importantly, right after a really big poop. So with all of those constraints, by my calculations, I'm only at my correct weight at 8:34 a.m. on the 17th of the month. Another problem with getting that accurate weight, I'm blind as a bat. So I need some kind of vision correction to be able to see the numbers on the scale. To compensate, I deduct a ½ pound for my contact lenses each. All right, ladies. I know that sometimes having a man around the house can be useful. When you need to get something down off a high shelf, when there's something really gross in the garbage disposal, or when something really big crawls under the refrigerator. That's when it's really nice to be able to say, honey, I'll be in the car. Let me know when you've got it. But sometimes being with a man can be downright embarrassing. So I have developed the ultimate accessory. You wear it under your shirt, and then you just bring it out whenever the situation calls for it. So ladies, when your man starts a knockdown, drag-out fight with a cashier over a 10-cent plastic bag fee, just step aside, whip it out, and proudly proclaim, I'm not with him. When you're in a fancy restaurant and your man burps or farts out loud, just step aside, whip it out, and proudly proclaim, I'm not with him! And when your man shows up to a wedding, funeral, or your high school reunion wearing a free t-shirt, cargo shorts, and flip-flops, just step aside, whip it out, and proudly proclaim, I'm not with him! But unfortunately, my husband has outsmarted me. The last time I stepped aside, whipped mine out, and proudly proclaimed, I'm not with him, he stepped aside, whipped his out, and proudly proclaimed, yes, she is.